Representative Hughes for comment.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, first of all, for your graciousness in allowing me to join, and to the staff at DCFS. Good morning to you all. Madam Secretary, as you know, I've over the past several weeks expressed some pretty direct views about my opinion of the direction of DCFS. It's nothing personal. I want you to know that I like you personally. I will reiterate that, I feel you've been in position now for 7 years, and I do feel that there needs to be a new direction. I won't harp on that out of respect to the Senate today. But as we go throughout this hearing, I would like you to address, I keep hearing about the money issues, but what we're not talking about is the morale within the agency and why when people are hired, they don't stay. Over the past 3 weeks, I have gotten emails from current and former staff pouring their hearts out, asking me not to share these for fear of retaliation. And so, we can hire people, but if they're not treated well, that's a problem. We can hire people, we can say we have an open door policy, but if people are telling me that when they express their views, they're being retaliated against, that's an issue. And so if we can talk about the culture of fear and retaliation, and over the past 7 years, what has been done to prevent those things would be appreciated. Mr. Chairman, thank you for your leadership, and thank you to the members of the committee.
Thank you for being here, and this is going to be a wide open dialogue between the department and the legislators, so we'll continue that dialogue. So, Madam Secretary, if you and your staff want any parting comments, now would be the time.
Thank you. I would like to thank the four women that came to the table and made statements. I know that took a lot of courage, and I appreciate them coming. It's hard to hear what they said, and you can know that we'll be checking all that out when we get back to the office, and just really appreciate that. I appreciate you as a committee. This is hard. There's no two ways about it. It's hard when we start preparing and trying to figure out how to condense and say things tightly and cleanly so that you can understand this massive system that is child welfare. I appreciate your diligence. I appreciate all the reading that you did and all the material that you have and the studying that you have done to try to understand us better. And we just look forward to working more closely with you as the Oversight Committee. We appreciate your role in our work, and we will be faithful to answer every question that you send to us.
Thank you. Representative Hughes, I think you wanted the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll be very quick. First of all, again, I just want to sincerely thank you for allowing me to be a part of this oversight hearing today, and really want to thank the members of the Senate for their very thoughtful questions. Madam Secretary, I do just want to put on the record, despite my feelings about a change in direction, I just want you to know sincerely, so long as you're in your position and I'm in mine, I'm here to be a partner, and I'm here to work with you. Deputy Secretary Ricks, but as we go through that journey, Deputy Secretary Ricks stated, quote, we heard the morale was low in 2016, and here we are 6 years later, and it's still pretty low, and so we really have to dig a little deeper. We can talk about caseloads, but the many emails, the many phone calls that I get, I know you guys continue to hear it as well. The morale is not just about caseload. And I'm not going to let off on that, because we're talking about human capital. These are people that are not being treated well. I often talk about the culture of fear and retaliation. That's something that still exists. And we have to dig deeper and ask ourselves why. Madam Secretary, I know you take the work home with you at night. I know it weighs on you. But these rank and file employees, they take it home with them too. And we have some people in positions of authority that have been rude and mean and cruel, and it hurts. And, I don't know what we can do about that legislatively. That has to trickle down from the top. That culture has got to change. Because there are people who love this work, as hard as it is. They love it. They love children. They love families. And so, as I said in the Appropriations Committee many months ago, let's not make it even harder, with the politics and the culture of fear and the culture of retaliation. So I appreciate that there will be additional hearings, and just know we're all here to help. And, I'm hopeful that brighter days are ahead. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.